This is a wonderful time that we're going to have together this evening. Feel free. This is your event. TNM has been involved with a lot of youth initiatives over the years. There are a lot of programs that we have been sponsoring as TNM. There are a lot of things that have been happening that have been going towards the youth. There are so many talents that we recognize that the youth have. And it is our responsibility as part of the corporate world to be able to nurture those talents and mold these young people to be what they're supposed to be. At the same time, we realize as Malawians that we depend fully, quite a substantial percentage of our economy depends on agriculture. And when we have bad rains, it is a bad year for a lot of Malawians. But this year, by the grace of God, we have a bumper harvest coming forward. And so we're here to celebrate these things tonight. Put your hands together again, ladies and gentlemen, for this celebration that we're going to have. I was talking to the director of youth in the ministry, and I was asking what age group is a youth. And she sent me a very interesting list of youth. Let me just read it to you right now. She said there are different categories of youth. She's very angry with me right now for sharing this, I know. But she said there are different categories of youth. She said when you're between the age of 15 to 24, you are called a junior youth. When you're between the ages of 25 to 29, you are a youth. When you're between the ages of 30 to 34, you are a senior youth. 35 to 39 years, you are a principal youth. 40 years to 44, you are a chief youth. 45 years to 49 years, you are a director youth. 50 years, you are the head chief, field marshal youth. And so I do not know how many field marshal youths and head youths and director youths we have in this place. But we're here to celebrate all youth, most especially the actual youth that we have who are celebrating with us tonight. At the same time, we are going to have an event that is going to mark the beginning of the celebrations for the bumper harvest that we're going to have this year. My humble request this evening is just to allow you to be free and to enjoy the proceedings as they happen. And in between, we're going to have a few speeches. We're going to have a few performances as well. This has all been organized for you. And for those of us watching through Times Media and Facebook Live, you're very welcome. Leave us your comments. This is also for you. Let me, at this juncture, invite the Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Frank Magombo, to officially give us an address. Mr. Magombo, put your hands together for me.
Thank you. Thank you, Chimwemwe. First, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, Honorable Olem Sungama, as well as the PS of Minister, or the PS rather of Ministry of Youth and Sports, Oliver Kubambe, the CEO of TNM, the Chief Channels Officer of TNM, the members of the press, my fellow colleagues from TNM, the youth stars of Malawi, ladies and gentlemen. As we have heard from our colleague Chimwemwe, tonight is a night of celebration. Tonight, it's a night where we've got a lot of things for us to celebrate for. And my humble duty tonight is to mainly celebrate around the young talent that we have among us tonight. And tonight, we're here to celebrate their journey, the successes they have achieved so far, and the successes we believe they'll achieve going forward. And we as TNM want to enable them, true to our vision and our purpose of connecting society, creating possibilities, and enabling people to realize their full potential. We as a local brand, we strongly believe in Malawi and Malawians, that Malawians can make this country great. And tonight, the reason why we want to talk about these youth is to demonstrate to the many young Malawians around this beautiful country that it is possible. All the 7 young people that we'll see tonight, they've got different stories. They come from different backgrounds. And as I spent time talking to most of them, they're as ordinary as many of us, as many of you out there. But they have managed to distinguish themselves. And why are we involved in working with these young men as part of the 10 Youth Stars of Malawi? We want to inspire more young Malawians to be ambitious, to be disciplined, and to defy the odds, to help as part of the transformation of this country. There are 7 individuals who will run a video that will basically take us through who these individuals are, what inspired, where do they come from, what backgrounds do they have. Of course, I think we need to start with the youth, or the star that most of you already know is of TNM, and this is Eli. He's a young man who has really inspired most of us, including myself, to see that it is possible for someone to change the odds. And I believe there's so many young men out there that can also do the same. And when I was chatting with him, his story is not so different from most of you. He's a man who's got passion. He just has a drive to make things happen, to start and close things. That's his biggest strength. He's young, but he's able to close things. Most of us, I know we've got ambitions, dreams, but maybe we haven't been able to do anything. And I also had a chance to talk to another youth star that we have among us tonight. She's young, driven, ambitious. Her name is Tamanda. And Tamanda is a poet. You see the video that would tell her story, but I just want to take you through who these individuals are. She is a poet. She's got ambitions to write books, to come up with her own documentaries. And I believe there's so many young people out there that when they see Tamanda tonight, they will be inspired also to pursue their dreams. And we also have got a lady by the name of Amaka, who also has managed to distinguish herself. And her ambition is to music. She wants to study music, and she wants to open a music company. And I think we need more of that. And I believe there's so many young people out there that also want to pursue music. Another youth star that we want to unveil tonight, that most of you will also see from the documentary, which you see even on our social media and digital platforms, is Alex. Alex is a guy that plays violin. To be honest, I was shocked when I met him to know that in Malawi we've got someone that can play a violin. These are instruments that most of us think are only played by people in the West. But this young man has got even a group that he works with of 4 people that play violin. Others more experienced, others that he's mentoring. Very impressive, and something that actually is extraordinary. But if you talk and see these individuals are just ordinary young men that are trying and pushing and not accepting the reality as it is. And at the same time, we will also see another young man who most of you, I believe, you know already, and his name is Haji. Haji is a captain of Malawi, and I believe most of us are football fans. We know just from when you hear his story, he's going to inspire you that it is indeed possible. Ndizoteka. And another youth star that we're seeing tonight, her name is Palitso. She is a model. And I know for Malawi, when you hear someone is a model, you always think, okay, how do you going to earn a living? But she is earning a living. And we as TNM, as part of this program of Youth Stars of Malawi, our ambition and aspiration is to help these young men through this one-year program to grow, to evolve, and to improve and to perfect their different arts and skills and talents, and to realize their dreams. And our ambition is, by the end of this program, we should be able to identify another cohort of young, distinguished, talented, ambitious Malawians. And when you see these stories, you see that it is possible. Anybody can also do these things and achieve greatness. And the last person that I would like to talk about, and they always say, save the best for last, is this young man by the name of Vincent. His friends call him Vinny. This is a young man, so young, he's like 16, but he's the one who's an expert in videography. He's the one who does actually most of the videos you've seen for LI. He's the one who does those videos. And tonight we've got a very beautiful documentary that you will see via social media that will take you through the work that this young man is able to do. It's unbelievable. He's 16 years old, and he started doing this at 10 years old. It's mind-boggling. I mean, if I remember when I was 16, I don't think there was much I was doing, maybe except for backflips, you know. But this is a young man that is actually doing things. He's building things. He's able to actually make money from his talent. So the long and short of it, the message that we have tonight is that we believe ordinary people can achieve extraordinary things if they just are ambitious enough, if they're just driven enough, if they're disciplined enough to achieve great things. So at this point in time, I would like to take you through a video, the documentary I mentioned that Vinny has done, that is basically quickly talking about these 7 distinguished young individuals. And once this video has finished, I'll ask them to all come in front just to wave and say hi so you can see them. The rest, I think you can talk to them after the event is over and we're mingling. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. Now let's watch the documentary. Thank you.
Amaga ndoyimba amene dzina lake lenileni ndi Amaga Dulu ndipo Amaga anabadwira ku Likuni Hospital mzinda wa Lilongwe. Kuyimba kuti ndi luso loyimba nazindika ndi wang'ono kwambiri ndi nzaka 9, but then kuti ndikhale ndi mwayi oti ndapita studio nayamba 2018. Project yati yene mwema ndisangatu wambiri ndi SMS bundles amakhala ochipa ndi 20 kwacha yokhanga ndili beru ndalama ndimango yang'ana ka 20 kwacha kukula SMS 100 oti ndithu olumizaso muthu SMS ndifunira. Komanso wakawudi suna kule bundle ija watumiza SMS imodzi amakupatsa ma SMS 50. I will tell them we don't play. What it do?
Alex ndi munthu amene amemba violin. Kuimba violin nayamba 2014 mene muli zaka 16. Our food like Sima. Yeah. Sima bwana.
Actually, the player, amena maswera mpira wamabazi. Mpira umenewu nambira ku school 2014 kwa chanzanga Rodrick Sambana. Zanga ananditenga ku game ya school. Napeza zoti game ya school magezi 4 anabwezeka. Iye anandito mani mkozo sewera namzoti ayi singakwanisa sewera. Iye ananditenga ndipite sosogolo ndikangoyima ngati mufina wake ongochulusa nambala. Napeza zoti wandika kusogolo kuti ine ndinasewera zinthu zodabwisa mpana nachi. Okay, yanga ndi apo kumatha kugula 4GB ndi 840 nde timaona ngati machipa kwambiri pachoti ukagula kumatha upanga zinthu zambiri.
My name is Palitso Black. I'm 22 years old and I'm a model. It all started when I was at FCA, where I did my first beauty pageant, and I was the second princess. That was 2019. Later on, I did Remark magazine. Then now, my auditions. Of course, I'm this year. Then, I'm because I always believed to try and fail, but never failed to try. So yeah. Okay. I just want to say, never give up on your dreams.
Yes. Okay, so Vine the Vincent Kamlanje. The videographer. Number in 2016. That's when I started shooting music videos. Okay, so chimodzi mwino anthu amene amandipanga force amadziwa ndine mfano kumanzere. Ndimaimbira kumanzere, ndimadyera kumanzere, simasewera. I feel like kumalawi kunoko I like the fact that industry life ndi yaying'ono. Us guys ngati kupanga cooperate, kupanga interact, kupanga mabale ena ndi ena. I feel like it's easier than industry choti chachikulu muli anthu ambirimbiri zimavuta. For example, ineyo tapita wiro.
My name is Damanda Kanjaye and I'm a poet/writer. So I like writing poetry and prose, especially stuff that are really emotive. I think I've been writing for about 18 years, if I'm not wrong. So I have like a wide range, but then I like stuff to do with violence, and that's like abuse. I like talking about social commentary, so I speak against abuse in my poetry. I have some love poems, some breakup poems. Most of them are really sad because I like connecting with emotions that people don't want to talk about. That's the type of poetry that I like to write. I like my dynamic band at the end because as a poet, and then my groups are like Instagram, and then I also have like a website. I like to design my own poetry. It should be visually appealing.
Ela Njuchi ndi dzina la oyimba wa ku Malawi. Dzina langa lenileni ndi Chifuniro Magalasi. Nabadwira ku Lilongwe ndipo nakuzidwa. Senezo ndi machambule yani. I used to draw kanelali. Wanova nasia. Komanso yina ndinya kuti simatha kusambira. Madana ndi matswambira. Yeah. Yene kumandisangalatsa kwambiri pambali ya internet komanso ma voice bundles.
I think we need to clap hands again for this gentleman. So the last thing I would like to do tonight is just to ask our youth stars of Malawi, TNM 2021, if they could parade, walk in the front so you could see them and they could just wave. We might not have time to talk to all of them, but let's just see them tonight. Let's welcome the youth stars of Malawi 2021. So just come in front and come to the mic. You can say hi. I mean, people should see you. Don't be afraid. I think we need to applaud this young man. These young men are doing great things. Let's applaud them. As a closing remark, I'm really humbled when I look at this young man and you see their age and they've got humility. But if you see the things that they're doing, I mean, if you just look at the video I've just watched and it's a 16-year-old that has done it from Malawi. I think that's something worth celebrating for. And our hope as TNM is that next year we'll have more young Malawians that are doing great things. And that's the whole idea behind this program we're doing as TNM Youth Stars of Malawi. We'll keep working with these guys. We want to help them realize their full potential. But that's not the end. It's a program that will continue running in the coming years. So continue using TNM and continue pursuing your dream. Thank you so much.
That is TNM's Chief Youth, Mr. Frank Magombo, the Chief Marketing Officer. Another round of applause for him. About 70% of our nation is made up entirely of youth below the age of 29. If we do not mold them, if we do not inspire them, if we do not give them a platform, who is going to do that for them? So thank you again to TNM, and thank you to the minister and the ministry for giving these young ones a platform. At this juncture, we want to move on to another phase of our program. There are two huge things that I said we're launching today. This next one is also a very exciting venture that TNM is about to go into. At this particular point in time, let me not preempt too much into what we're going to do, but let me invite TNM's Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Arnold Mbwana. A round of applause as he comes to the front.
Good evening. Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, Honorable Ulem Sungama, MP, the Principal Secretary for the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Mr. Oliver Kubambe, other government officials that are present tonight, my fellow colleagues from TNM, our youth stars of Malawi, distinguished members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, once again, good evening. I'm very proud to be a Malawian tonight. Ordinarily, I should have said I'm humbled, but I'm not humbled. I'm proud to see the young men and women that we call youths coming over, showcasing in a short manner their skills and capacities that we need to help to nurture, to develop, for them to actually go higher within their respective careers. And so once again, let's clap hands for these youths. Honorable Minister, tonight it's a night of celebration for us. In fact, it's a night of double celebration. Double because, number one, we are launching tonight the Tikolore promotion. And on top of that, as you have already seen, we are unveiling 7 of our young stars, the youth stars of Malawi. So why are we here? If you remember, just yesterday, our president led us as a nation in celebrating the success of the AIP, the Affordable Input Program. And in that celebration, the reports that came through are indicating that we are going to have a bumper yield or bumper harvest this year. In other words, Tikolore. So we at TNM, as a local brand, a brand that you can rely on, a brand that resonates with the situation that we have in this country, we decided not to leave the president and his leadership alone, but to join the party right from where he started yesterday. And so, tonight, we are launching this Tikolore promotion where everyone is a winner. In most cases, a promotion is centered around one individual where there is a mega prize that is given to the winner. At TNM, we are making things to be different. When we are saying we are always with you, we mean with everyone. And so the promotion that we are launching tonight is not just for one individual to win or to celebrate. We want to celebrate the Tikolore that is available, the yield that is available to every Malawian. Why do we need this thing? For us at TNM, we recognize the support that you as our customers have given us over the years. We recognize that you chose TNM to be your preferred provider of internet services, of voice telephony, of enterprise services, whether it's SMS. We want to acknowledge you tonight through this launch. And so, what we are saying is, we are giving an opportunity to every Malawian, from someone who has got the cheapest phone in the village to the most expensive handset in the cities. We are saying we are with you because TNM is always with you, and under this promotion, you are also going to win. And so we are launching a promotion that will run for a period of 3 months, from tomorrow, 1st April, to July 1st. Our purpose as a company is to connect everyone in this society, to change the lives of everyone. And when we are launching this promotion, we are also considering the COVID situation that we are in, and therefore the financial implications that our customers have gone through. So how is this promotion going to work? Number one, bundle. Everything that we are going to use on the network, we are going to reward you back. And Honorable Minister, the big thing that will come out of it is this. The country has got 28 districts. And tonight, we want to tell our customers that in every district, under this promotion, we'll have a millionaire. So there will be a millionaire in every district. On top of that, most promotions, when they start, they want the customers first to do the work. And then after the customers have done the work, they will say, no, now we are going to award you this. TNM as a local brand, tonight we are announcing that from tomorrow, right now, customers are using our services. So right now, as customers are using the services, tomorrow we are going to have the first millionaire under this promotion. So, for every recharge, there is a reward. For those that are going to recharge with 100 kwacha, going above, instantly they win free SMS, free minutes, free data. For those that are going to recharge with 200 kwacha or above, they are going to be entered into weekly, monthly, and the final draw. So, these are the numbers that I want to share with you. We will have 250 lucky customers that are going to win 10,000 kwacha every week for the next 3 months. On top of that, so that's, I need to repeat the numbers, 250 every week. That's 3,000 customers. Number two, 50 lucky customers. They're going to actually win 100,000 kwacha every month for the next 3 months. The first one was 3,000. This one is an additional 150 winners. At the end of the promotion, apart from the 3,000, apart from the 150 customers, 30 customers will win 1 million kwacha at the end of this promotion. So you're talking about 30 millionaires. A millionaire in each district. I think you can actually say, yes, TNM is always with you. Now, because Honorable Minister, you accepted to guest this occasion, I have therefore an honor to announce to you tonight that the first millionaire will happen tomorrow, will be selected tomorrow, but we are going to go to your constituency. So area 23, we are there tomorrow. Karieka, we are there tomorrow. Sabango, we are there tomorrow. Chipasura, we are coming tomorrow. We are coming, TNM is coming there tomorrow to select the first millionaire under this promotion. Tonight, I said it's a night of double celebration. One thing that I also need to mention is the other thing that we have already done. TNM is a local brand, and I think I can make this commitment to you, Minister, Honorable Minister. TNM is your company, TNM is your brand. And the things that we are doing tonight, where we need to give back to our communities, not just through the Tikolore promotion. Look at the youngsters that are here. This is the company that we need to engage to ensure that we nurture and develop these youngsters. I stand here tonight. I understand my CMO, Chief Marketing Officer, has also declared that I'm also a youth. So I need to take this opportunity, being a youth, to bring together the additional youth that are behind us and move them forward. And TNM is the brand that will actually go ahead to support the growth and development of these youths in our country. And so what you have seen tonight is not just one of those things that no TNM brought. I was a youth also, and I'm still a youth, and I'm proud of you. And as TNM, we are going to support you. The things that you have done, share with us your insights. There are a lot of programs and projects that we have that is actually going to help and indeed support the talent that we have in this country. So once again, I want to salute you, Alex Gomba, Amaka, Haji Wali, Mpato, Kachigwanda, Kamanda Kanchaye, Vincent Avine, Kamlanji, and finally, the first youth star that we unveiled, Eli Njuchi. I salute you. Thank you so much that you've accepted to be with TNM, and as TNM we commit to continue to support you going forward. So let me conclude by saying, let us celebrate the bumper yield that we are anticipating in the fields by joining the Tikolore promotion. TNM is going to reward you through the promotion. We are creating 30 millionaires over a space of 3 months. On top of that, we have said everyone is a winner. From airtime, the instant prizes, to the weekly cash prizes, now finally to the 30 millionaire. Karieka, area 23, we are there tomorrow. Thank you so much, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, our paramount chief youth in TNM, our CEO, Mr. Arnold Mbwana. Another round of applause for him. Thank you. Those are impressive numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Let me run through them once again. We are saying we are going to reward 3,000 people with 10,000 kwacha. We are going to reward 150,000 people with 100,000 kwacha. And we are going to reward 30 people in Malawi with 1 million kwacha. Ladies and gentlemen, there will be no one going leaky without any money this coming year. Let's give them another round of applause. At this juncture, let me invite our Principal Secretary in the Ministry of Youth to give us an address. And as he gives us the address, he's also going to invite the Minister of Youth and Sports to also address us, Mr. Kumbambe. Let's give him a round of applause.
Some youths are very tall. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, Mr. Ulemu Msungama, MP, the Chief Executive Officer for TNM Malawi, PLC, Mr. Arnold Mbwana, the Chief Channels Officer for TNM, and the Chief Marketing Officer for TNM PLC, the Director for Youth Development in the Ministry, Mrs. Judith Msusa, our shining 7 TNM stars, members that are members of staff for the TNM PLC. But before I could say anything, Honorable Minister, allow me to extend a word of congratulations to the CEO, Mr. Mbwana, for his appointment to this office. But also further to congratulate him for the auspicious occasion to launch tonight the Harvest Tikolore, but also to launch tonight or to unveil the 70 TNM Youth Stars. Yes, indeed, TNM has always said, we are always with you. But tonight, I really feel part of being TNM. But also tonight, maybe we would change a bit. Excuse me, Mr. Mbwana, from saying always with you, I would want to say, because I'm coming from the Ministry of Youth and Sports, to say TNM is always with the youth. And I take it that from the launch tonight, you will keep in focus with the youth, you will keep inspiring the youth, and you will keep motivating them to harvest the talent that our youth has. From the 7, it is clear you have talent in art, talent in use of technology, talent in all aspects of life. It's all about life, and indeed we are commending you, TNM PLC, for focusing on the youth. They are the largest constituency for the nation, up 70%. If Mr. Mgang can come up with this definition again, maybe it will be 90% of the Malawi population would be youths. So at this juncture, Honorable Minister, allow me to invite you to come and address this. The Honorable Minister for Youth and Sports has always been very keen to ensure that the youths of Malawi are inspired, the youths of Malawi are educated, the youths of Malawi are empowered, and indeed, as we can see, that the youths of Malawi take to the heights in all that is about life, to succeed in everything that takes the economy of this country further to success. So, Honorable Minister, I don't need to take any more time here, but to ask you, Honorable Minister, to address the auspicious gathering tonight. Thank you, Honorable Minister.
I guess I don't need to adjust this because I'm also tall. I don't know which category I am, but whatever the case, I'm the youth. The Principal Secretary to my ministry, Mr. Oliver Kumbambi, the Chief Executive Officer for TNM, Mr. Anodi Mbwana, the Youth Director in the ministry, Madam Judith Msusa, and all TNM staff members here present, the youths themselves, government officials present here, distinguished members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen. I feel privileged and honored to be invited as guest of honor at this auspicious and distinguished occasion. I consider myself to be one of the most blessed ministers in the country because I have an opportunity to preside over unique event. Even though I'm blessed, I truly feel honored and humbled. Today is a day of celebration. That's a double celebration. Our own local telecommunication company, which is the pioneer of mobile phone, also launching its Tikolore promotion, which starts tomorrow, 1st April, and runs exactly 3 months up to the 1st of July. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to commend TNM for being strategic, inward-looking, futuristic, and cautious of the value that is vested in our young people. This is evidenced by TNM coming up with the TNM youth stars of Malawi. The young men and women you are signing on today as your brand ambassador will, beyond promoting TNM brand, act as role models to other young Malawians and will be an inspiration to others. That is indeed possible to achieve the highest levels of excellence as young Malawian. As our own catchphrase goes, Zodiak, I really want to agree that indeed, Zodiak, indeed, it is possible. The engagement of these youthful artists will promote Malawian culture and talent in a way that will inspire others, not only the young, but even other people, whom I hope I'm still young at heart. They are still young at heart to inspire for more. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as government, we are happy when local and indigenous companies like TNM come forward to offer solutions to some of the problems that we face in this country. And we encourage TNM to continue on this noble path. The time for abject criticism without collaborating solutions in Malawi is over. If you are a critic, support it with a solution, and then be part of the solution. There are about young youths here, but if I had to pick one, a case in point is Njuchi. He has composed the songs that have touched many people in this country who are enjoying his music and at the same time getting the message that he's delivering. In my view, he's a brilliant and gifted musician, and I'm sure that he will keep soaring high. Well done, young man. Stay focused, be humble, work hard, and I promise you, the sky is the limit. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is pleasing to note that all the 7 TNM stars, TNM youth stars, are under the age of 22 years old. This attests to the fact that age isn't a limiting factor. It is my hope that this will be an inspiration to other youths out there that Zodiak. It is indeed possible that young people can contribute to the development of the country, just like Njuchi has made himself relevant. Let us encourage and help these youngsters to be relevant in their specific areas of expertise to help this country. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have all heard this before, that you are our future leaders. And I want to say here, without fear of contradiction, that the future is here now. And we are living it. Take me, for example, His Excellency, the State President, Dr. Lazarus Chakwera, lived up to his word to engage the youth a lot more than in the past. He demonstrated that by appointing me as the minister responsible for youth affairs. Young as I am, I don't know if I'm young, but I want to believe I am. In the same way, TNM Youth Stars of Malawi is a true manifestation that the future of the youth is here. I wish to commend TNM for following the footsteps of the President, Dr. Lazarus Chakwera, and I say, well done, TNM. We can give a big round of applause for TNM. By token of the same, I am sure and encourage other companies to follow suit, because this is a way to go. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as I already alluded to in my first remarks earlier on, today's event is a double celebration. We are also celebrating the 2021 harvest season through TNM Tikolore promotion, which starts tomorrow, 1st April 2021, and will run up to 1st July 2021. I wish to say that this promotion could not come at a better time. Just yesterday, we were given assurance at the AIP function that this year, we will, as a nation, enjoy a bumper harvest. To this Tikolore promotion, it is very timely. I urge people to participate in this promotion and the Kolora, the various prizes that are on offer. I'll be the first one to start because as a young man myself, I also have big plans if I win that 1 million, the Chief Executive Officer. And I'm not joking about it, I'm sure I'm going to win my 1 million. Who doesn't want 1 million? And I want to say this to the young people. One of you said that believe in yourself, and I want to encourage you to believe in yourself. If I had a lot of time, I would have shared you my testimony, but I've always believed in myself. There were a lot of setbacks, there were a lot of things that people said, so many discouragements, but I chose to soar like an eagle. Why? Because it is possible. I always believe that it is a tragedy for a tree to die in a seed. And it is a tragedy for an idea to die in a mind. And it's a tragedy for hope to die in despair. And it's a tragedy for what you could have been becomes what it should have been. And I've come all the way to tell you that it is a shame to reach success in a long thing. With these few remarks, if at all there were a few, it is my singular honor and privilege to declare the TNM Youth Stars of Malawi Initiative and Tikolore promotion officially launched. You may give a very big round of applause. May God bless you and may God bless Malawi. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Honorable Minister, with your humble permission, if you can just remain behind, we've got a small gesture. Ladies and gentlemen, you can take your seats. Thank you for the applause. If I can ask the Chief Channels Officer, Mrs. Phyllis Mangludi, just to give a token of our appreciation for you gracing this occasion. Media, you can come close if you want. Can someone help us move this? Okay, maybe another photo without the podium. Yeah. We are giving the Honorable Minister a handset, an S20 smartphone Galaxy handset. Thank you, Honorable Minister. Before you sit down again, Honorable Minister, I'm very sorry, forgive me. If I can invite the Youth Stars to just come take a picture with the Honorable Minister, the Youth Stars, and the TNM Chief Executive Officer, if you can join them, the Chief Marketing Officer, if you can join them too, as well as the Principal Secretary and the Chief Channels Officer for TNM. Just spread out, young men. Some can go to that side. Yeah. Like we said, these are the first youth stars. For those of us watching through Times Media or our live streaming pages, if you are a youth and you have talent, bring it forward and we'll help you nurture it. We're here to encourage you. We're here to give you a platform. We're here for you. Another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. You can take your seats. Let me break protocol a little bit. Allow me to break protocol and reveal that I have known the Honorable Minister for quite some time. As you know, TNM sponsors the Super League and I go to a lot of football games. And before the Honorable Minister even went into the honorable public service of being a politician, he used to find us at a lot of these games and would watch a lot of these games together. Thank you again, Honorable Minister. Thank you, all people here. We have a special guest that is with us today. We have been hiding him for a very long time. We have a special performance specifically done by this guest and one of our youth stars. This is a guest that Malawi knows very well. This is a guest that really understands what it means, kukolola. Ladies and gentlemen, a special performance. Put your hands together for Josephine Kasa and Elin Juchi.
Pusha paka zitag. Situkuva ndima pusha paka zitag. Apa pusha paka. Ndima pusha paka. Mpamfu pusha paka. Bana tola zanga kwetsani. Zomwezi paka. Again, ndima pusha paka. Mpamfu tiene pusha paka. Bana tola zanga kwetsani. Apa. Say, ndima pusha paka zitag. Say, pusha paka. Bwana tola zanga zomwezi mpaka mipeni. Again, pusha mpaka zitege. Somebody say, pusha mpaka. Bwana tola zanga kwetsani zomwezi mpaka mipeni. TNM, somebody make some noise. Alright, so this is Tegets and KI. Dirani ambassador nzanga modzi 8. Allow me to introduce Alex Gomba. Somebody make some noise. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a mic. Hey. Zitege basi. Zitege. Alex, you ready? Yeah. Tisewele? Yeah. Sewele. Yeah, yandikila si tinjoye basi zateka. Okay, so Alex, ndifuna ndipatse jina yake ngati chonchi. Dima pusha mpaka zitege. Pusha mpaka. Pusha mpaka. Bwana tola zaka. Zomwezi mpaka. Dima pusha mpaka. Bwana tola zaka. Zomwezi mpaka. Easy. Mumamva bwanji akati mastena gona ndichala chifukwa chose wakusa benda vangani aso kama yipempelela sunga kwa tilane ndima pusha mpaka zitege saka lingi mpaka nedo marketing vege kuja bukse vema wacheso ipwege zina invest zotala zoziyeke money happy multiply like Pablo haso clink siza El Chapo Premier Betas 50 ilowego Dima peta bolo defendi mo Dima pusha mpaka zitege pusha mpaka Bwana dola zaka Zomwezi mpaka Dima pusha mpaka Bwana dola zanga Zomwezi mpaka make some noise for Alex Komba. Yeah. So, my name is Ella Injoshi, by the way. It's an honor for me to introduce a legend, a living legend on stage, the one and only, the almighty Joseph Ekasa. Pride is over.
Pansi, matinambira funguyo salira kulise pambali pamene paka tindikuwa akatungu kusamba pasi tiuze ni chipsisi chanu kapena uyendela mwambiwo kuti hapo
ya lero tukusanga kuti tikolore ndiende kubasirani bwaindi soka choyamba
kusamba choto matasobo na bola ufana nditove awama wala ikusiri ndapota kale chikwe changa tikasikoleka muntemba barenda kisesa muntu wasonga tiwasonga indisonga ulezindimira muwetalira msamba utaka amawe kusipera njini wasikusa kwao mawo lesikuru sipepera moyo
Thank you very much. Tikolore.
Okay, so This one is Tikolore. Ndifuna ndipemphezo lero sefe tiyimilire ndithu ngati zili zotheka tate tonse timilire. Ndifuna nyimbo iyo ka tate tonse tivine ka Tikolore simisa Tikolore ndikati TNM tanduze zoti Tikolore TNM DJ
For Lace with Times Easter Combo. Get 5 minutes on Times Television and Times Radio Kenin Kujia and the 10 by 8 full color newspaper advert for only 69,000.